worth keeping? I don't think so. Looking at my items, I don't even think stats are good. Maybe if I find a Grandmaster Crown once they are all mythic, Nero can use a Grandmaster Crown for 15% stats on everybody, because he doesn't use the Haunting Armor as good, since he already has the ability to revive. So maybe stats on everybody is stronger at that point. But it's just a... I would have to consider it. Let's put it like that. Although I'm not seeing any of the units I want, which is concerning. The Cane Ring is not as good because it's only stats on the graves. So I'm passing the ring. I'm just down to Grandmaster Crown. Here's the Hewin, number 1. Can we find number 2? I'm thinking about XP at this point. I'm missing 7. If I buy 2 of those, I get a legendary item. Although my items are so good, I don't even know that I want it. Come on, game. I know you have a Hewin to spare. This is the last roll to find a Hewin. Damn it. There's a Cessia and some XP. So next round we are on 41. We will be going up 4 even if we find all, which is 45. So keeping this is not even that bad. Because if I get to win and I want to have the legendary item before the 9 winner, if I want to have to buy one of these. So 30 gold now, I spend them on the units first. We need 3 units and one of these later on. I think we have to cross our fingers, hope we don't die now, and then maybe we go full mythic and legendary item on Nero. There's a bunch of stuff that interacts with HP. Maybe we find a good legendary for HP Nero. We'll see. Now they have a huge tank on Crystal Cell. And a map that we hate. And they're on freaking 52. How are they so high? So, of course we have 2 legendaries, but they have 5 mythics, right? That's for sure. I think I'm gonna have to tank on one side. And we don't know the faction, so I don't know who I should be covering for. I probably just want to play Hewin, and Hewin gets the lantern like this. And then I'll play Cessia here or on the other side, and just Igor wherever I want. Is the best I can think of. Lantern on Hewin is the best I can think of. There was a Vala, okay. So what if we counter the Vala? So they have Mythic Cassidy Fire Dance. That's bad already. They have Mythic Vala with Deadly Storm. Fuck that shit. They have Mythic Tamasia Hunting Armor. And they're not even the Crystal Cell unit. I guess there's a Lucius here on top or something like that. Here it seems better, even though Tamasia is gonna come here. So maybe I have to go a little bit more distant and avoid the Tamasia charge. Tamasia is gonna charge in this direction right here. So here she should be away. And also Vala is locked on my Igor. They probably are attacking from the left. I think this is a safe spot. The safest I can think of. Let's go. Cross my fingers. At least they're light bearers, right? So we take less damage, we deal more damage. Yeah, it's Lucius with the buff and Rowan behind. Both with Gaze Power. So they have 3 instant ultis. But we do have a mythic Igor Bone Amulet. Is that good enough? I don't know, honestly. We're dying already. If my Hewin doesn't heal, we might be dead very soon. Hewin, please, please, please. You have the energy? Okay. we got out of this pesky situation. With, by the way, I would say perfect positioning. We got lucky on round 1, but after I saw the round 1, it was perfect. Okay, rewarded immediately with 2 Sessia. We're just looking for 1 Hewin and this little card right here. Do we want a Pierce Call on some of my units? No, it does nothing that we want to do, and it costs too much. I mean, I think we can buy the Grandmaster Crown if I want to. But I'll look for Hewin first. Okay. It's a costly Hewin, but we're doing that. So, holy shit, they're all good. Now I need you, chat. This is my match for the 9 winner with a fucking obsidian earring. You will never see this in your life ever again. You have one chance to see the item of your choice. Holy moly. So Destruction Mask in the middle, let's analyze for a second, increases damage dealt by the carrier and the artifact by 40%. This would mean, Destruction Mask would mean I could play, for example, Carolina, remove the hunting armor, put down the Destruction Mask. Carolina deals 40% more damage, but also my Obsidian Earring deals 40% more. The waves of the Obsidian Earring deal more. That's one we can think about. Also, who's the other good damage dealer in my team is probably just Carol, because Nero is there for healing. So Destruction Mask Carol is one option. You're saying Rage Gauntlets on Igor, so deals damage to the surrounding enemies equal to 10% of their own HP and stuns them for 3 seconds whenever he loses 40% of the max HP. No, because Igor loses HP only once, he goes very low and he stays low for the very majority of the time then. He never goes back up to go down. So it's not for Igor. It would be Rage Gauntlets on Nero maybe, because he can go down and up again multiple times because he's the tank. And also my Hewin is gonna heal him, so he can take the damage, go down, and then go up again and deal damage in the surrounding enemies. Although he's melee, he doesn't dive, so surrounding enemies sometimes is just the guy that he has in front. Meh. Pioneer's Choice, this Giga Ring, grants the allied behind the unaffected status for the first 20 seconds of a battle. That's a long time. Unaffected means can't be stunned or CC'd in any way. During which they gain 20% increase in basic stats, but then they lose it. So I would give up, probably, I would give up the hunting armor on Nero to give unaffected and basic stats to somebody behind. The problem is that if you do that on Nero, the lantern also goes on the same guy. So the lantern on the start starts on a guy that's unaffected for 20 seconds. Now, I could see the combo working if I just put in front Nero and Hewin just behind. So Hewin has a basic stats increase, which means more healing, more health, more attack, more everything for the first 20 seconds. So the beginning of the battle, she's a very strong healer. She can't be stunned, so there's no way they stop the first ulti that she's gonna cast. And they probably don't kill her immediately, because even if she's the second, like Nero is in front and she's second there, she has the lantern from Nero, right? Because the unaffected comes in, no stuns, but also the lantern comes in before the game starts. So maybe it's Pioneer Nero. Nero Pioneer with Carol behind Cypher. Okay, I just exposed Nehru Pioneer with Hewen behind. Let's think if it's Carol behind. What do we gain or what do we lose? So Nehru Pioneer with Carol behind. So Carol would deal more damage, unstunnable, and unkillable because of the lantern. That's also strong, right? That's more damage on Carol. We do get the stun from Cecia, the ulti from Hewin. She starts snowballing with 20% stat increase. That might work. And in that case, she also has the lantern on top. So hunting armor is not a big loss in that case because you don't care about losing the hunting if you have a lantern. That's another way. Igor doesn't recover HP with Hewin. You're right, he does. He does recover. Usually, oh, but it's not 40. No, wait, you're right. It's not 40 from 50 to 10, 40. It could be from 50 to 40, from 50 to 40, from 50 to 40, because he keeps going up and down. You're right. When he loses a total of 40% of the max HP, the effect triggers. Although, you know what? Igor Bone Amulet deals so much damage that I don't think putting a Rage Gauntlets on him, I think it's net negative, right? It's not net positive, it's net negative. You deal less damage if you do that. For what? A stun sometimes? I don't think I want it. I want all the damage I can on Igor. So it's definitely, I think the Pioneer, I like it more than the Destruction Mask, even though the Destruction Mask was an option to have 40% damage on Carol and 40% more damage on Obsidian Earring. Remove the hunting and put Carol behind Niru for the lantern, so she's unkillable. That's one thing we can do. This thing, though, is not 40% damage. It's 40% basic stats, but she's unaffected for 20 seconds. So they can't stun her. She will get to ulti. She will start throwing the snowballs. There's no stopping her. You can look for more, yes, but I have very few gold and this is my last round. However, this is a Pioneer's choice on Niru. I feel like this is a Pioneer's choice on Niru. And we would just put Hewin behind because I'm trusting my instinct. I only have 25 gold, so this is crappy. I can do one roll. 40% damage dealt and taken, or restore when inflicting control. No. So we have to match like this. The only thing is, do we give the Giga stats unaffected to the healer, or do we give it to the Carol? I'm more for the healer to be saved by the lantern and also getting all the basic stats, because if I do it on Carol, then Hewin could get stunned and killed before she ulties, and that I'm too scared of. All right, I decided. Let's do a prediction in chat. Is this going to be a 9 winner? And guys, this is the most important ever. You've never seen a 9 winner on Obsidian. I can, you're right. I don't have to decide now. I can see the matchup and decide. But I'm almost sure that I don't care about a little bit more damage on Carol. I care about my Hewin never dying. If Hewin never dies and she keeps healing and she keeps giving us the 36% damage reduction, eventually we're going to win. That's how I think about the game. You can bet your electrons on this 9 winner or not. Oh, this time you're a believer because Seth is not here. Okay. But you're a 1 electron believer. I like your level of believiness. I will, in this minute where you can vote, I will go and grab a snack because I'm hungry and I'll be back in a second. You can vote with electrons in the meantime. Okay, there's a non-believer now. You guys can play. But come on, I mean, 30 to 700? That's too good of a ratio. Did you guys vote? I lost the prediction, but I guess we will see how it goes when I finish the match and give you the electrons. Alright, I'm ready. My body is ready. Guys, it's light bearers. Who voted one? Who voted one? This is light bearers. We do have a chance. We do have a chance. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this in this position, because if there's Vala, I want the Igor here. So let's think about my positioning, taking into consideration that I want to do this, but I don't want to choose these two. Oh, it's impossible. Okay. So I have to choose now. It's light bearers. I would go like this. I would place my Cessia down here, and also probably, right, and also probably Igor here for the Vala. If there's no Vala, but I'm never gonna be sure, I could put Igor in front, but I don't care. I think we're just gonna place Igor there and Hewin there. Awesome. Okay, there's the Vala. And yeah, Lantern goes here. We have the combo. They only have a legendary Tamesia. That's incredible. They're on 53 XP with a legendary. Mythic Healing Gaze, so that's equal. Mythic Vala Sharp Bow, so a ton of damage, but it's wasted on Igor, I guess. So we don't care about that. We do have a Mythic Cessia to stop in the beginning, the charge of the Tamesia. I'm thinking if I can kill Tamesia, since she's legendary, if I can kill the Tamesia very quickly, this might even be a good match. Let's cross our fingers. You believers. Oh, you're right. Now Lucius, a Leaf of Life, shows up and we're done. You invested all of your hard-earned electrons? Okay. I won't let you down, Cypher. This is for you. You see, Mythic Lucius, wait, I wasn't in time. He probably has a legendary item, because they are on legend, so they probably just have a Mythic Lucius legendary item right there. So it's tough, right? We don't know how this is gonna go. It's a bunch of mythics taking on each other. Both teams have a Bone Amulet carrier. We have the Igor, they have the Tamesia. We both have the Mythic Hewin for the healers. I mean, this is crazy, but we're pulling through, right? Oh no, now they get the permanent buff. Now they get the permanent status stats increase from the sachet, I guess. Yeah, and it stopped. So now the heroes are there. Oh, we're winning though. We're winning, right? I see that the damage is too big. Yeah. Easy 9 for you believers. So if you guys want a clip, I don't know, screenshot, make a poster out of this. we did just get a 9 win on Obsidian Earring. Yeah. This artifact is hidden rank S, and I'm gonna make a guide next. So the game is gonna be full of Obsidian Earrings after tomorrow. Yeah, I'm joking, obviously, but did I just find the secret tech? It was here in the missing piece on Obsidian. It's not so secret, okay? It's not big brain play. But remember, when you see the Obsidian and you see that it works on graves, I bet there's a bunch of people that don't even think about splashing a different color. They just go, okay, let's find the 5 best graves. They have to synergize with the artifact, right? So slash prediction, to give you guys Your hard-earned electrons. I think it was Worry putting up a few for you. So it was an easy yes. Thank you, Worry, for making it interesting for them. I believe you won. You split a bunch of Worry's electrons here. He's the donor. Now, I think I have to screenshot this for the showcase and the Discord page about Obsidian Earring, because if somebody is wondering what to do with this artifact, there's not going to be many 9s around at, I mean, a decent elo, right? So after the patch, Obsidian Earring 9 and 2. Okay. And then we're gonna go on Discord, post it right there. So we have the Obsidian Earring. I guess nobody ever talked in that. Yeah, it's still empty. Just so you know, the conversation about the Obsidian Earring in Discord is empty. That's how much people love the artifact. And it's gotta go down in the showcase channel, right? I mean, oh, I just fought ABT and he's in Discord. He just came in Discord. He's like, Lele Zero and Nambu, I play you both all the time. Good to see you here. Yeah. And I think I can still go here. ABT, there's the guy. At ABT. Can I? Yeah, this guy. 9 win Obsidian Earring against your Sachet as a final boss. And we got this. I can show him this, I believe. That's funny. Okay, the guy just joined Discord and we found him as the final boss. By the way, legendary items seemed very bad. 20 seconds is not enough for 2 ultis. Let's see, I can watch the replay. I didn't want to post anything that wasn't a 9. I got to 7 and 8, but it didn't feel worth. Okay. Well, can you still, like, do you have the screenshots or the records in your phone? Because we can confront the team comps, even though you're probably like 1000 elo below. So it might be different what you see in the meta there. But maybe we can see, because if there's something we did in common, then it's probably good, right? And what was different, it might be the difference. It's not for sure, but it might be the difference. Although if we did something in common, that's probably a good indicator that it was a good choice. So let's see the unaffected on Hewin. Let's see. So she was unaffected here. Although they didn't have many stuns, so I don't think. Oh yeah, there was a unaffected sentence there. It was 1 ulti and then. Okay, it goes away. You're right. She was unaffected for 1.5 ultis. So the extra, but I have to say, it means that the healing that was coming down in the beginning was higher than normal, because she had 20% extra stats, thanks to the item that was giving her the stats behind. Now, I would have to say, at that point, you probably play Grandmaster Crown and give 15% stats to everybody. So, instead of 20 to Hewin for 20 seconds, you give 15 to everybody for forever. Right? The fact is, we don't know about this helmet right there. Because what if they had a different team, one that stuns many times, and then 20 seconds of unaffected actually saves your ass, because you would have died to the first perma stun on your healer or something like that. Think about the Sylvina, Cecia, Carolina, that they go jump on your healer, Carlisle comes down, freeze on your healer, she dies before ulti, and then you cry. So, I mean, probably it was correct to put the item. We just found a matchup where it didn't matter so much. I can't believe I got an obsidian earring to 9 and I didn't even play full graves. Alright, I don't remember the name and they're not gonna show me, right? They're never gonna show me. I mean, okay. So Hewin, Carol, Igor, Sessia. Neru. Okay, we get the mythics all over. We also get the Gaze of Power here. Hunting Bone. It was Sessia Gaze. And Neru, what's the name? I won anyway. Yeah, I mean, it was a safety net, right? For me, it was a safety net. Is it one of these names? Pioneer's Choice, is that the name? Is Pioneer's Choice? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna trust you guys. Unless they have double, like, you know, when they have Abyssal Mask and Abyssal whatever. Maybe it was Pioneer Ring, Pioneer Choice, Pioneer something else, and they use the same prefix. Cool, so we ended up with a 9 yesterday, and it took us 4, 5, 6, 9 again today. 4 runs to get there, not bad. How am I doing here? 27, 22. Is this my peak rating, or was I crossing 2700 already in my I think this is the peak. 2680. No, 27. I did cross 2700 in the past. Then I lost a bunch, a big amount. And then I recovered. And this time around, though, from 2703, we go up to 2722. So it's definitely my peak rating. You can filter, you're right. I build a spreadsheet and I don't even know how to use it. I could go here and say, show me games over 2700, and we only had 2. Oh, you are also right on that one. I played with Leaf for a bunch of rounds, and that is where. Oh, by the way, Igor damage almost topping the charts. Only Carol dealt more. This guy did nothing at all. He didn't tank. He didn't heal. He didn't deal damage. What is Nero doing there? I guess Leaf Nero would have been stronger. I still am not understanding how they were on 50 XP on the artifact, but with a legendary Itameja. How many XP RT do they buy? I mean, this person is on Discord, we could ask. I was gonna ask, did Nero do anything? I don't know. So on Discord, I think I'm 0-2 against you today, me, and Hafsland is 0-1. Okay, I'm destroying Discord with my new tech. Actually, at ABT, you had 50 plus XP on the RT, but still a legendary Demesia. Do you buy the 4 XP cards often? How